Good morning! It's me and Lola. And guess who found out that you guys have superpowers when you read? So she wanted to get dressed up for you. She's got her Supergirl outfit on. And she's so proud of you for all your super reading. Do-do-do! Say hi! Say good job, everybody! Good reading. Yeah. So, guess what? Lola and I went searching through, excuse her tutu. We went searching through to find two books that we have been talking about in our classroom, and I'm so excited because I found them. Guess what they are? You might have seen Lola's picture of her reading this little book. Let's try and get her in here. There she is. It's called The Children's Book of Virtues. This book has tons of stories in it, and two of them I've told you about because they were my favorites when I was little. The first one we've read before, and we used it in our P2, lost my page, during our perseverance trait. So, let me find it. It's just a piece of it. We've had the whole poem before. Excuse you, ma'am. It's all about courage and perseverance, and it's called Try, Try Again. And I bet you could even help me read it from all the way at home. You ready? 'Tis a lesson you should heed. Try, try again. If at first you don't succeed, try, try again. Then your courage should appear, for if you will persevere, you will conquer, never fear. Try, try again. And you guys know that is a poem that my dad used to read to me, and he had me memorize it so that I would always know to try, try again, every time. Another one that we talked about, and you guys have been asking, did you find that book? Did you find that story? I found it. And I'm so excited because I love this story. And moms and dads will love this story because there's a challenge afterwards. You ready? It's called Please, Please. Look at that little please. It's a good one. Here we go. There was once a little word named please that lived in a small boy's mouth. Pleases live in everybody's mouth, though people often forget that they are there. Now, all pleases, to be kept strong and happy, should be taken out of the mouth very often so they can get air. They are like little fish in a bowl, that come popping up to the top of the water to breathe. The please I am going to tell you about lived in the mouth of a boy named Rick, but only once in a while did it have a chance to get out, for Rick, I am sorry to say, was a rude little boy. He hardly ever remembered to say please. Give me some bread. I want some water. Give me that book. That is the way he would ask for things. His father and mother felt very bad about this, and as for the poor please itself, it would sit up on the roof of the boy's mouth day after day, hoping for a chance to get out. It was growing weaker and weaker every day. This boy Rick had a brother named John. Now, John was older than Rick. He was almost 10, and he was just as polite as Rick was rude, so please had plenty of fresh air and was strong and happy. One day at breakfast, Rick's please felt that he must have some fresh air, even if he had to run away. So out he ran, out of Rick's mouth, and took a long breath. Then he crept across the table and jumped into John's mouth. The please who lived there was very angry. "Get out!" he cried. "You don't belong here. This is my mouth." "I know it," replied Rick's please. "I live over there in that brother's mouth, but alas, I am not happy there. I am never used. I never get a breath of fresh air. I thought you might be willing to help me stay here for a day or so until I felt stronger." "Why, certainly," said the other please kindly. "I understand. Stay, of course. And when my master uses me, we will both go out together. He is kind, and I'm sure he would not mind saying please twice. Stay as long as you like." That night at dinner, John wanted some butter, and this is what he said. "Father, will you pass me the butter? Please, please?" "Certainly," said his father, "but why be so very polite? Let's see. There's Rick. And there's his little please jumping into John's mouth. Ah! John did not answer. He was turning to his mother and said, "Mother, will you give me a muffin, please, please?" His mother laughed. "You shall have the muffin, dear, but why do you say please twice?" "I don't know," answered John. "The words just seem to jump out somehow. Katie, please, some water?" This time John was almost frightened. "Well, well," said his father, "there's no harm done. One can't be too pleasing in this world." All this time little Rick had been calling, "Give me an egg! I want some milk! Give me a spoon!" in the rude way he had, but now he stopped and listened to his brother. He thought it would be fun to try and talk like John, so he began, "Mother, will you give me a muffin?" He doesn't have a please. He was trying to say please, but how could he? He never guessed that his own little please was sitting in John's mouth. So he tried again and asked for the butter. "Mother, will you pass me the butter?" That was all he could say. So it went on all day, and everyone wondered what was the matter with those two boys. When night came, they were both so tired, and Rick was so cross, mad, that their mother sent them to bed very early. But the next morning, no sooner had they sat down to breakfast than Rick's please ran home again. He had had so much fresh air the day before that now he was feeling quite strong and happy. And the very next moment, he had another airing, for Rick said, "Father, will you cut my orange, please?" Why, the word slipped out as easily as could be. It sounded just as well when John said it. John was saying only one please this morning, and from that time on, little Rick was just as polite as his brother. There's John, looking a little confused, and his brother is like, "Oh my gosh, where's my please?" Oh, the end. So, your challenge today, after reading that book, come in here, ma'am, is to use your manners as often as you can. Manners words like please and thank you and you're welcome and doing kind things for everyone at home, okay? Can you do that? Can you do that? Thank you. Bye, guys. See you later.